Okay, I'm back. I've been gone a little while. I was hoping to get all of these done today, but you know, I walked by the computer. That was a mistake because, you know, yeah. Can you say squirrel? Anyway, we're going to now go to one called Skewered by Ina Sonamoser. This one is in the Tangle It planner. So if you are on the Tangle It, if you're at pattern-collections.com, you can scroll down to the, usually it's at the bottom of most of the pages where you can make your purchases. The planner is one of those things that you can buy. This is a really cool pattern. So easy, right? We love easy. Easy is good. First thing we're going to do is make a swoopy, squiggly, doesn't even have to be as regular as this, but the sample shows it more regular. So up and down, swoopy, swoopy doopy. Okay. Second thing, on one side or the other, you pick one. It doesn't have to be this side. It can be the other side, but on one side or the other, you're going to extend this line of this swoop. Like that. Then, somewhere in here, you're going to make a little arc. And then you're going to put a parallel lines coming from this edge to that little arc. From this edge to the little arc. And when you're done with that, it looks like you've got like a curtain rod. Right? So then it looks like that. Once you've shaded it and stuff. There's a variation. If you don't want it quite so lumpty-bumpty, you can do it more like this with just more of a wavy line. And then again, bring parts of that wave down. Do the little arc. And put the skewer. So then the variation one looks like that instead. Isn't that fun? Very fun. I'm excited about this. So, not sure what I want to do exactly, but I'm thinking. You hear my gears running? They're running rampant. Okay, so here comes my light. Because it's getting dark outside. I don't like drawing in the dark, but you know, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm going to take a moment here. Pardon me. My nose seems to be drippy. I'm trying really hard not to snuffle all the time. Okay, so I might use string 64, this one, on my peachy tile, and maybe do that in a circle. I'm going to see what happens. Why not? Alrighty. Do I need... Yes, I do. I need me a border. And then I'm gonna give myself a thingamabob. Let's see. Do I want the swoopier one or the more uppy-downy one? I think I just want the swoopier one. So I'm going to do variation number 2. And I'm going to start here. Yeah. This one's going to need an actual border. And I think today I want a nice big brush border. That's what I'm feeling. And you'll note I've changed to pink because on the official calendar, today's pattern is supposed to be for February 1st. Now, as you guys know, I am 1 week behind on the official calendar. So, you won't see this until February 7th, right? But I'm going to try to remember to continue to change my background on the proper day for the current week, and it will just be off a week. It's just the way it is. I'm not going to try to figure out which day is what day where I have to change my thing a week in advance. It's just not going to, I'm not going to remember that. I'm just going to remember that when I'm looking on the Pattern Dash Collection Pattern Focus site, that if it says it's now the 1st, I need to change my paper. I just really, I only do this so that I can find the backgrounds easier when I'm scrolling through my pictures and my thumbnails for my videos. I can tell like a month chunk at a time. That's all. Alright, so I'm going to do kind of just a swirly, squiggly line, and it's going to go all the way around. And I think I'm going to need no, I'm going to leave it like that. Okay. And then I want to make some hanging down bits. And they don't have to be in every single one. Most of them would be nice. Something like that is where I'm headed. Who knows, right? And then we want a little crescent shape right on this side of every single one of these. This is a really easy pattern. You guys can do this. Super simple. I would put this in beginners, actually. This would be a really impressive thing for a beginner to do. Maybe not necessarily in a spiral. I've kind of given myself a bit of a challenge by making it a spiral, but you know, that's the That's the string number 64. Okay, so I'm going to start here. I'm going to go... Okay, I need a thinner pen. My 01 is too fat. See how big of a thing it made? That's too fat. Let me see if I have my 05. If I don't have one in Micron sitting here, I will switch over to a different brand pen. I have an 005. I have an 05. 05 is bigger. 005 is what I need. And phone's ringing. Okay, so I'm going to switch over to this other brand of pen I just got. These Kuretake Zig. Oh, excuse me. I am so sorry that I sneezed at you. Okay. And then from this line to that one. This is really tiny over here. So this one's not so good. So I'm going to make that come out from there and go this way. Out from there and go this way. See, I made it difficult on myself. This middle bit I'm not overly happy with right here. But then again, I wasn't sure exactly how I was going to end my thing. So I might do something else with this end. That's going to come out here and go there. Come out here and go here. Like that. Right here. And right here. Like this. Coming here, coming here. Yeah, I need to do something with that middle part. I'm not sure what just yet. It will come to me. You see how going down to a smaller, finer nib pen has made a big difference for this particular one, because I have noticed that on these colored tiles, this paper tends to bleed ever so slightly. You almost don't notice it until you're trying to do something teeny tiny like this, and then I noticed that it had kind of bled out a little bit. So that's fine. I just need to remember that so I can work with the paper. Just don't want to fight it. I want to work with it. And you notice I'm starting and stopping this like it's coming through there. Like that line is coming straight through. You need that for the consistency. And you need to just fill in around those little edges. And this one's going to come out here, and it's going to have a little bend to it. because they don't line up. But that's all right. If I put a little bend to a couple of them, then it will be like it's normal for this structure to be kind of bendy. If it comes out here, it goes kind of that way. And then this comes out here, like that, and here, like so. Don't think I could draw for a living. Ugh, it's tough on my eyes. Or if I did draw for a living, I'd have to get drawing only glasses. I think that would help. My problem is either I need to sit really too close or I need to just be way back because the distance that I wanted the trifocal at is not correct. There goes the UPS truck. Wonder if he'll stop at our house. They stop at our house a lot. I remember back in the day when I said, I'll never order anything off the internet. So much for never. I like going to a store and actually touching the stuff. And that's pretty much true. But once I know what it is that I want, you know, don't seem to have a problem ordering online anymore. You guys seen that Amazon store? Apparently Amazon's going brick and mortar with cashierless stores. Oh, the UPS truck went right by. Where you have to scan, you have to have their app, and you have to scan your phone when you enter, and then the app keeps track of your phone and where you are and what you're picking up, and yeah, look at that, isn't that cute? And all of that stuff, and sure enough, you just put everything in your bag or your pocket or your backpack or whatever, and you walk out, and you just get charged for whatever you've picked up. They're just like covered head to toe in in cameras and sensing equipment and all sorts of things. Very interesting. Okay, so now I want to no, I don't want it there. I do want some parts coming upward. But I don't necessarily need it to correspond. Trying to fix this little thing that I created here. By making some sort of other shape. At the end. That works. A little weird, but it works. Now the trick is to shade this, make it all come together. Okay, first off, I want shading here. I think I need to sharpen my pencil. It seems a little not pointy enough for me. Okay. And I think I'm going to need a little underneath there. You guys can fast forward if you want. I'm just going to sit here and color. I'm having fun. I don't have a whole lot of chit-chatty things to say today, I guess. Now to blend that, and that should create a very interesting lively sort of shape here. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Just comes to life. I should have done it a little more simply so that the spiral makes it a little more difficult to figure out. But you guys can do this. It is definitely one of those ones that you go, oh my gosh, look how cool that is. And it was so simple. Not sure I care much for the upward facing lines that I did, but that's all right. They're fine. And I may come back and do a little darker shading along here. Matter of fact, I think I'm sure I will. Positive. That is going to happen. Yeah, it needs to be darker there. Okay. All of this needs to be really dark. You'll be able to see how this second layer of pencil, you really need that to get the depth. For the twisted fabric look that we seem to have created. And then since I'm doing it on the mid-tone paper, I can use my white pencil, give it a little highlights, give it even more depth and dimension. Oh, this is so pretty. I like it. What was it called? Skewered? Is that what it was called? Yes. Skewered. S-K-E-W-E-R-E-D. Yes. Okay. And then I'm going to give it a little bit of highlights. Try not to go on the black. Ah, so pretty. I need a, actually, you know what? I want a different line than the pencil gives me. I'm going to get out my Paintable Signo pen. Right here, I'm going to give a little highlight to this. Right up at the top. It needs to be super thin. Can't do that with my pencil. Careful not to stick my hand in there. That's going to be hard with the spiral. I should have started in the middle, worked my way outward. Let's try this way. Doesn't have to be solid. Just a little bit. Ah. Oh, I'm so much enjoying these mid-tone tiles. I can't even tell you how much more fun. I thought it was fun to add shading. How much more fun is it to add shading and highlights? Oh my goodness. You guys, I'm having so much fun. Thank you, thank you, thank you to Sharon. Oh, I've forgotten the name already. Sharon. I believe it was Sharon. Susan. Not Sharon. Susan. Anyway. This has been a wonderful gift. And I'm just so much enjoying myself to be using these tan tiles. You know, I encourage you to pick up a pack of cardstock and go for it. It wasn't overly expensive. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I did use my coupon, so I got 40% off. You know, check out Michael's, check out Hobby Lobby. You know, write on whatever paper makes you feel best. I liked this cardstock better in the weight of it than the sketchbook paper. But, you know, I'm totally in love with this, though. And, yeah. You guys have a really great day. I'm going to go do something else because I think I'm done for the day. It's getting too dark in here to draw. Let's see. Oops. Which pattern are we ending with? How many more do I have to draw this week? I'm going to need to draw 3 more. So that's okay. I can do 3 more on my next day, afternoon, evening, whatever. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.